Hi, and welcome to another video lesson where we'll talk about chords. A chord is usually referred to as a group of 3 or more notes played together, complementing each other harmonically, just as this one. In the case of a handpan, the dimples carry the root note, and its shoulder is tuned with the 5th and 8th of that note to create harmonics. Then, if we think about it, a note in a handpan is already kind of a chord because it subtly carries 3 notes together. Then, although a chord is usually made out of 3 or more notes together, we can consider chords on a handpan which are made of 3 notes or more, but also take into account 2 notes chords played together that complement each other, and actually that could be also considered as a chord. As we talked about before, every handpan is different and yours might be tuned on a specific scale different to mine. So instead of remembering which number goes with each one, we can also start training our ear and understand which 2 or 3 notes play well together harmonically. Remember to adapt the most comfortable position and with the least tension you can when you are playing a chord. If we find some chords that sound good together, then we can also find a chord progression such as in popular music. Therefore, I suggest you to explore combinations of chords that play together starting by 2 notes next to each other and then 3 notes next to each other, which make a chord. Then 2 notes apart from each other, and then 2 notes together and 1 apart from each other to make a 3 notes chords. Some great 3-note chords you can find on the D chord scale that sound good are 4, 6, and 8, 1, 3, and 5, 2, 4, 6, 3, 6, 8, 2, 4, 7. There are more possibilities on the 3-note terrain, but these are the general ones on this scale. This is how they sound together. Be sure to review them and explore them. This is a general overview about the chord progression and how it could sound with some fill-ins, but be sure to stick first to the chords and then we'll add some more things. And now, some 2-note chords that sound good on almost any scale: 2 and 7, 2 and 6, 1 and 4, and 1 and 5. All together. Remember to go slow. Let's go again. Fill-ins. Okay, that's another way to play them. I just swapped the 1 and 5 and the 1 and 4. But that is the general way to make a chord progression, and then get the fill-ins. First, start playing the chords. Later, we'll get onto that. I encourage you to find out what sounds right to you and does not create dissonance or a kind of tonal imbalance to the chord. One of the best ways to do this is to play the notes individually and then start adding another and finding which fits well. Let me show you how I usually find chords, and that is trying out combinations that I personally like and then adding them to my play. Let's try 1 and 3. Good sounding. 1 and 2. Doesn't sound right. 1 and 4 sounds right. Kind of. 1 and 6 great. 1 and 8 doesn't sound great. 1 and 9 sounds good. 1 and 7 good. 1 and 5 great. 1 and 3 kind of good. Let's try another one. 3 and 6. Great. 3 and 4, no. 3 and 8, no. 3 and 9, kind of. 3 and 7, good. 3 and 5, good. 3 and 1, good. 3 and 2, no. So that's the way you can find it. And if you have 3 notes chord, let's try 1 and 3. No. 3 and 5 sounds a little better. So let's try it with that. Now the 8. Sounds great. Now let's try 3, 5, and 6. Nope. 3, 5, and 4, kind of. Let's see what does not sound right. 5 and 4? Nope. 3 and 4? Kind of good. Altogether, not the best choice. 2, 3, and 5. Let's try it out. Great. So that's kind of the general way so you can train your ear and try to find what you like. After you have done this, you can see all of the chord progression and try in time of a 4 compass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just as we see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just repeat it all over. And then, after finding the chords, we can go on. There are many combinations, and you can decide which chords you like and implement them in your playing sessions. Take your time to explore your instrument and its scale, and maybe start playing a chord progression at a 4-time compass to get the best results as we just reviewed. And later on, you can improvise within the spaces where melody can happen. I hope you enjoyed this video such as I did, and thank you very much for watching. See you on the next lesson.